Hi, my name's Louise Sorano. I'm delighted to be here with you in this moment, creating, contributing and sharing a story of mine for such a great cause that impacts and supports so many people. Thank you to Esther for inviting me to contribute. I'm holding in my hand here an enjoy the moment token. I've just picked it up actually as a reminder to myself, because that's exactly what Esther has just helped me to do. A few moments before pressing play on this video, I wasn't in the moment at all. I was caught up in my events of this morning, quite pleasant events, but nevertheless I was caught up in them, and Esther caught me by surprise when she contacted me to ask me if I was still okay to contribute this evening. Caught me completely off guard. I was all geared up to contribute on an entirely different day. So thank you, Esther, for bringing me back down to earth and bringing me back to this moment. And I hope that each of you can do this a little bit more. So, when I thought about what I could contribute and the story that I could tell, I thought in terms of the theme and the title for this evening. My biggest challenge yet, and I quite surprised myself about what I wanted to talk about, really, because I don't want to talk about my day-to-day challenges with cerebral palsy. I don't think that's been my biggest challenge yet. Neither has my mum passing away in 2009. Probably at the time it felt like my biggest challenge yet, but actually in hindsight it's not, and neither was moving to a new city, cutting family ties, beginning anew, creating a new lifestyle. That wasn't my biggest challenge either, and I'm quite surprised by that actually. What I consider to be my biggest challenge yet is the way that my life has changed over the last year or so. The pace of my life has changed considerably since last summer, and when people ask me indirectly about the things that really impact upon my life, that this is the event that I seem to recall most often than not. And last summer I had a bout of Bell's palsy, which at the time paralysed the left side of my face, and it affected my speech and my energy levels and lots of other things on every level, physically, emotionally, even socially. I was just exhausted, really, and I didn't realise that I was struggling with my body so much, because I genuinely felt so positive. I was enjoying life in a new city. I was involved in everything, well, almost everything, and my life post my mother passing away was the best it had been in years. And then all of a sudden in came the Bell's palsy, and it stopped me in my tracks. I was completely exhausted, and it was a struggle in that I couldn't live at the pace that I was living at, and some things needed to change, and I resisted those changes quite substantially in the early days, in the aftermath of this event. It took quite a few people to slow me down and constantly repeat the same things, and metaphorically to pull in those reins. And I'm really glad. I think that there's a reason for everything, most things. I think the universe communicates with me, life communicates with me in various ways, and the Bell's palsy was a message to stop moving so fast and enjoy the moment a lot more. And it's happening. I don't do the things that I used to. I certainly don't party as much. I rest more, and I really listen to my body. I spend more time in solitude. I spend more time outdoors, and I'm sure Esther can tell you more about the benefit of being outdoors. I consciously give gratitude and appreciation for as many things as I can possibly find, and I'm glad that I had an opportunity to refine and develop my lifestyle even further than the cerebral palsy has asked me to in my 28 years of being. So yeah, celebrate what you can, give thanks for as much as you can, and certainly enjoy the moment. And with that, I'll say goodbye. Bye.